Greetings, fellow do-gooders. It is me, a totally unbiased civilian, here to dispel the lies conjured up by the propaganda spread by Chihiro and his band of thugs. So from what I've seen online, a lot of you people think that Akemura Soga is like this horrible guy, and that's just not true whatsoever. First of all, the first thing people like to use is, oh, he killed 200,000 people because he said that or whatever. Like, have you never heard of an exaggeration before? He didn't kill 200,000 people exactly. It was most definitely less than that, but he didn't want to say the exact number because that would have taken way too long. He just got out of his underground prison for the first time in 20 years. He finally gets to see sunlight. Do you think he wants to talk about numbers with some random people? No. Okay, he's not going to come out here talking about the exact numbers. Matter of fact, I doubt he even really has that memorized, because why would he have that memorized? That doesn't make any sense. Like, he clearly just wanted to get that conversation over with. He didn't want to spend his time talking about numbers. Also, 200,000 people, from what I've seen, are those really even people? That's not what I heard, because there's this picture going around that I don't know where this came from, of this mother holding her child. When Akemura Soga, from what I've heard, when he was on the island, the children did not look anything like this. They looked more something like this, okay? They looked like demon babies, but they could get mistaken because they could transform into something that looked a little more like this. See, they still looked not exactly like humans, but you could still get fooled is what I'm saying. So that's just a common misconception. The babies and children, they didn't look like this. In fact, a matter of fact, all of the people on that Mikaboshi side of the ring, they all looked like this, but they knew how to transform. And also, like he said right here, they're being indoctrinated with the same teachings. From what I've heard, allegedly on the island, I mean, I'm not too sure because I've never really talked to Akemura Soga, but like, I don't even know the guy, but like because I'm unbiased, of course, but from what I've heard, there was a school on this island where there were literally children going there and being indoctrinated into these teachings of the Mikaboshi. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, you can finally understand why why Akemura Soga killed all of those people. Let's talk about this next thing where it's talking about self-defense. So a lot of people get mad at him because he fought and killed pretty much Chihiro and Seiichi Samura. First of all, he came out of his cellar and he was nice. He complimented Samura on his new look, and you know what Samura did? He grips his sword ready to strike. So the Sword Saint did what any other normal human would do, and he just gave him a light tap. Now, obviously, he knew that Samura could handle this hit. He knew Samura was going to die to something like that, so he just gave him something he knew he could handle. So, it's not his fault, at all. Samura came at him first. And on top of that, then when Soga's trying to talk to his nephew, Samura comes out of nowhere and just pushes him out of the way like an asshole. Like, dude, they're in the middle of a conversation. They don't need you butting in out of nowhere, pushing him out the way. Like, that's such a rude thing to do. In my opinion, Akamora did what any other sane person would do, and he ripped Samura in half. That's completely normal. Samura started it. He was the initiator with the fight. He gripped his sword, ready to strike. You can't get mad at Akamura for striking first. It's not his fault. Samura was just too slow. And on top of that, this is what you get for interrupting a conversation. But it doesn't stop there. It's not just Samura's fault, because Chihiro, he had a butt in that conversation too. First of all, I stabbed him in the heart because he deserved. Akamura most definitely stabbed him in the heart because he deserved it for a certain reason, and I'm going to tell you these reasons. So first of all, Akamura came out and he was just having a regular conversation with Chihiro, trying to catch up on how he is, because it's been a long time. He hasn't seen his nephew in forever, so he's just having a normal conversation. And then Samura, being the weirdo that he is, comes out of nowhere and just butts into the conversation, pushes Akamura out the way, and just corrupts Chihiro's mind. And then I was like, okay, you know what, guys, let's stop this. Akamura, he was like, guys, let's stop this. We don't need to fight Chihiro. I don't want to have to fight you. Like, that's what he said. He said, Chihiro, stop. He doesn't want to fight. But Chihiro, under Mr. Samura's influence, he's like, no, I gotta fight you. I'm gonna fight you, Akamura. Oh, I got the blade and I'm gonna break your stupid sword. First of all, that's super disrespectful to the Sword Saint because he loves his sword. And second of all, he already said he wasn't gonna fight, but then Chihiro, he just had to keep going. So then, he told him again, hey, I don't want to fight you. That's what he said. He said, hey, look, I don't want to fight you, Chihiro. You're my nephew. That's kind of messed up. But Chihiro, being the stubborn little bitch that he is, he goes, no, fine. I can only fight. Fighting is the only option. I'm just gonna fight you. So I broke his sword. He started it. He wanted to. He wanted to break the Sword Saint's sword first, and you can't get mad at the Sword Saint for just doing it back. It's not his fault. Chihiro is a weak loser. Maybe Chihiro should have just been stronger, and this wouldn't have been a situation to begin with. And what's even crazier is Chihiro's bitch ass shouldn't even been fighting Akamura in the first place, because we remember way back when he was in the Raikuzaichi and Kira had a hold of the Magotsumi. Was he wielding the Magotsumi at full strength? No. Why do you think that is? That's because Akemura Soga was getting into his mind. When Kira says get out of me, he wasn't saying get out of my butt. He was saying get out of my head. Meaning Akemura Soga was inside of his head, making it harder for him to specifically wield the Magotsumi, allowing Kira to die to Enten. And even then, he didn't even die to the Enten. Do you see water droplets on Kira Sazanami's body? When Chihiro was fighting alongside his friend, she had that little fire thing, right? Do you see fire? Is he burnt up? Is Kira's body burnt up? No. It's covered in flowers. You know what sword has flowers? That's right. Flower powers come from the Magotsumi. This is all done by the work of the great Akemura Soga, the Sword Saint, the strongest swordsman to ever live. And not only is he very strong, but he's a super loving person. You don't even know this, but he's a great guy. First of all, he bought Chihiro's bib. Did you see anyone else buying a bib? Was Mr. Shiba buying Chihiro his bib? I didn't see Azami going to the bib store and picking up bibs for Chihiro. No, that was all Uncle Akamura. On top of that, he likes butterflies. Do you see anybody else catching butterflies? No, because Akamura loves butterflies. Look how loving he is. He not only does he love his nephew and his little butterfly, but he loves his sister too. You see how he's giving his sister a stick? Did you see anybody else giving her a stick, giving his sister a stick? I didn't think so. Not at all. And on top of that, he just wants to protect his sister. No one else was trying to protect anybody. Everybody else is selfish. Akamura is out here protecting the world and protecting his sister. And he does these things because he is a hero. He is the hero of everyone. Look at all those people cheering for him down here. If he was a villain, if he was really such a horrible person, would all of these people really be cheering for him? I don't think so. And on top of that, he saved Chihiro when he was a baby. Chihiro should stop being an ungrateful little bitch, and he should man up a little bit and be grateful to his uncle for saving his life when he was a baby. He did not want to fight Chihiro in the initial conflict. Chihiro instigated that fight. And then there's other people that are probably going to get mad at Akamura because he wants to kill Chihiro's boyfriend. First of all, this kid is a Sazanami. He's probably going to go evil eventually. And second of all, Chihiro, look, Akamura loves the LGBTQ community. He's a strong ally without a doubt. He's not killing, he doesn't want to kill Hakurei because he's gay. He's going to kill him because he's probably evil. So I think we should all praise the Sword Saint. This is a great man right here. He saved our country. We should all bow down and be grateful for him. As you can see, he goes by the name Sword Saint for a reason. It goes by this name for a reason. I had to say it twice so I got the point across. Now I hope you understand everything that I said to you. If you don't understand it, you're stupid and I'm gonna kill you. Akamura's gonna kill you because you're probably an evildoer and he's gonna kill you really badly. So you better watch your asshole because he's coming in it. Alright. I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye. I love you, Tucker. We love you, Tucker Zono. Bye.